Hey guys, welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. Today I did my brow routine, as you can tell from the title of this video. I also went through and did the rest of my makeup. So, before we get into the video, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and give me a little thumbs up. So if you want to know how I did my brows, then keep watching. Bye! Okay, so as you can see, I got an actual, background I have, like a photography, background holder thing. Anyway, I'm excited. I'm still a little sick, so that's why I sound so weird. I mean, you probably weren't wondering anything, but just thought I'd let you know. Is that better? I think so. Alright, so I kind of changed up my brow routine. These things are hard. But, I've been watching a few more Facebook Lives. I noticed a trend in the videos that to do their eyebrows, they give themselves a unibrow. But for good reason. And you're about to see me look as crazy as I ever have. Let's get started. Okay, so the brush that I use to do my eyebrows is this e.l.f. small angled brush. I think it's small enough and thin enough to do your brows with, and it's $2 to $3, so can't really beat that. Okay, I am taking the Anastasia brow pomade. This is in the shade Soft Brown. Okay, I just zoomed in a little bit. This is for your sake, though. Okay, so what I do is I'm giving myself a mirror. Because. Okay, so first thing I do is I start by making a line, my bottom line. And I make sure I don't go all the way to the front because I want to make sure that that's faded really well. And that's where the unibrow thing comes into play. And then I fill in the tail because I like for the tail to be a little bit darker. I like my brows to fade, I guess. And then I draw the top line, and I'm just drawing it again, from about here, not going to the very front. And I have to give myself an arch because she doesn't have one. And then I'm just starting to fill them in. It's fine if you mess up, because I didn't even tell you that I have no foundation or anything on. I just start with my brows. That way they're easier to clean up. Here comes the start of the unibrow. So I'm just going to take any spoolie brush, whatever, one of these, and I start to comb it out and bringing it further and further towards the middle of my face. I'm also going to brush this way. Now, don't worry if you mess up your lines or whatnot. We're gonna go back in. We're gonna fix everything. The light just went out. BRB. The light came on back by itself. Okay. The light came on by itself. Back up. Okay, if you can see, it brought the product out further, and girl's gonna be looking a little crazy, but it's okay. We're gonna fix. Okay, Then I'm taking the same brush and I'm lightly going to just sketch out those lines again, just so we still have the shape of our brow. With this, you're making sure that's faded enough to where when you do square off your brows, it kind of just fades into your skin. Okay, so got that one. I'm just gonna start on the other, and I'm going to fast forward through this one. I'm gonna keep it in so that you can still kind of see what I'm doing, so you can work on your brow too. And yeah, so let's get going. Okay, and after that, you're done. Screenshot this. I want this gone. Better get moving fast. Okay, so now I'm taking a flat, like, concealer brush and some concealer. This is the Maybelline Master Conceal. And I'm just gonna take this and run a line down here, up here, and down here. And now we are going to shape these suckers. Alright, I'm taking the middle part and shaping out where I want them to end. I'm going to take to shape out the bottom of my brow. I think I need a little more. And make sure that line is nice and straight, because if it's not, then your brow is not going to look nice and straight. Alright, now we're going to, I'm going to blend this out a little, because I don't, you don't want to use too much on the top, because you can't, there's not a lot of space to blend the top out. So I'm going to be careful just to use just a little less on the top. Really suggest using a flat brush, because you can't really get in those spaces if you're not using a flat brush. Okay, so that one's pretty much done. I'm going to go back with no product on this brush, just whatever was left on, and any place that I accidentally hit with my concealer that I didn't want to. I'm going to go back and fix. That's the beauty of it. You can go back and forth as much as you want, and sooner or later you're gonna get it right. Okay, so I didn't speed through it because my camera overheated, but you know, if you need to, just take that cursor, slide it on back. What I do like to do after I'm done is kind of like tap inwards, so that, again, these don't look too harsh. And yeah, that's all I do with my brows. So let's move on. I'm going to put on some foundation. I'm going to be taking the E8 to blend this out. I'm only taking this because this is such a small thing. I didn't prime my face. I'm a horrible, horrible beauty person. Make sure there's not a huge line where his ears are. You know? Your ears deserve makeup too. I am going to conceal, and I'm actually going to use this same concealer. I'm going to take that same little concealer brush that I used to do my brows and put a little on it, on, you know, just put it on my face. I'm only dragging it out right here. I don't really know why. Actually, I have no explanation for that. I do have an explanation for why I drag it down a little more. It's because my face is pretty round. And when you're highlighting, you're trying to bring things like out. So like by dragging this down a little bit, I'm brightening this part, which means I'm like lengthening my face a little. Trying not to lengthen my forehead too much, because she's a little large. But now that that's all blended out, feeling good, feeling highlighted, feeling fresh. Next is setting powder. Next, I'm gonna on my face. What I have found out is that if you have some dry skin like me, you don't want to set your whole entire face. What? F it. I'm gonna set my whole face. Screw it. I'm gonna take my Park Ave Princess palette and the shade Enhance, which is the more yellow shade, and brighten up my under eyes. So I'm gonna set my lids. So I don't know if I mentioned this or not, but I think after making my brush review that I jinxed myself, or I like reverse, I don't know, that word I'm looking for, you probably know. Reverse something. Reverse psychology. Anyway, I said that I didn't use this and that I didn't know what I would use it for. Now I use it all the time. I use it for contouring. That's what I like to use it for. These three just don't seem, they just seem like they have different undertones. So I'm just going to take a mixture of all three of them and hope for the best and start contouring and blending up and... Alright, so I'm all contoured. Now I'm gonna put some blush on, some highlight. We're gonna move on to our eyes, which is gonna be so pointless. Not pointless. I just mean that there's literally one color going on my eyes and some lashes. Alright, I'm gonna use the shade right here, Instabaddie. I'm gonna use, because who's the baddiest of the baddest? The baddest of the baddest. Baddiest of the baddest? Whatever. Rihanna. Some Fenty. This is Hustle Baby. Really like this. It's great. Wonderful. And just gonna put that right on her cheekbones. I'm gonna highlight her nose. No, she's not. She's going to contour her nose, so I just said. What? The next thing I'm going to do is also just take your bronzer. I mean, who needs a eyeshadow palette? And all you need is bronzer and a fluffy brush. I'm just gonna dip into that and run in my crease. Now, I will say that most of these Instabaddies like their winged eyeliner, but I'm not feeling that today, so not going in that direction. That's not the way that Jesus is taking me, I shall listen to Jesus. As we all should. So after I've done that, I'm going to put some mascara on and some lashes. And I'll be right back. Okay, so I have my mascara on and my lashes on. And these are in the style Teddy from Kiss Lashes, of course. I'm obsessed. Yeah, so, okay, now we're going to move on to our lips and we'll be done. Okay? Okay. Alright, I am taking this brownish nude in the shade BFF by ColourPop. These are like $5, good price and good quality stuff. So I like ColourPop. Anyway, this is not sponsored unless you want it to be ColourPop. Alright, I am going to obviously overline my lips. Don't do this too crazily. Here's the bottom of my lip, and I just jot it down just a hair. Going out, and then when I come to the edges, I'm going back to my normal lip line. Then I guess on the top, I overline the outside. But then I end up like coming back in when I go to the edge. Bad. So I have my lips lined. Now I'm going to fill in the edges. Okay, so I left the center blank, and now I'm just leaving just a little gap right here. I'm gonna fill in, make the line a little thicker. Now what I'm going to do is take this shade She Bad, which these are like $6. Still great. This is a, what are they called? The label kind of rubs off, which I don't like, but I'm gonna say it's a lippy stick or something. This is a matte, and like I said, in the shade She Bad. It's a like brown real nude, so if you're tan, which I'm not, this might be a little too light for you. I'm putting it in the center, and then I'm just going to dab it out. I don't know, I feel like my everyday kind of changes up. Or I don't have an everyday, because I like to change it up. Because if I'm gonna, you know, continue to move on in this community, then I need to broaden my horizons, I guess. So lastly, I'm gonna set my face with the Morphe setting spray, and that's it. Yay! I hope you really enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to subscribe, share this with your friends, and give me a thumbs up. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye. Thanks for being here. Today I just Thanks for being here. Balance out that white cast. What is going on? Stay hydrated, my friend.